Hey Roxstars, how you doing? It's Rox with a little bit of talk about what's at the top of the blog, so let's get to it. I say I'm gonna take some time off, y'all. All the cashiers, they was like, somebody stole her truck. It's like you can hear it all throughout the store. This Rox coming to you today with a review for Love and Marriage Detroit, Love and Marriage Huntsville, our book 4, Real Housewives of Atlanta. Let's get to it, shall we? All right, you guys, first story up. Let's talk about Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. I know you guys didn't expect this from me because, y'all, I ain't seen Love and Hip Hop Atlanta since, I think, the 10th season. So I think they're on season 13, 12 or 13 like that. So I haven't been watching in a long time. However, you can't get away from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta because they post all of the damn scenes on Instagram. So, of course, I've seen very loosely what's going on over there. So, yeah, let's talk about some of the people. First, let's talk about Karlie Redd's divorce drama. I didn't even know Karlie was married. But, you know, Karlie stayed engaged with some man, you know, and it's inevitable. You know, every man that she get with, they end up doing her wrong in some which kind of way. You know, it starts off with rose-colored glasses, okay? It feels like that's what she has on because she acts like this person is the end-all, be-all. They gonna save her life and all that. And then very shortly afterward, we find out that, you know, it was all a fucking farce. And, you know, she ain't happy and this person is doing this to her, cheating on her and all that. Okay, so this story is very similar to all the past stories we've had of crackhead Karlie Redd. She was married to a man named T. Da Vinci. Mama named him Talo Belton. Okay, they weren't even married 2 years. I did recently see Karlie Redd talking about him having a side baby on her, okay, and that she was friends with the girl. You know, she's like, we all one big happy family, you know, I gotta be there, you know, because he might have his baby, and, you know, I'm gonna be there with him, you know, to help him take care. And I was just like, what? But then I was like, that's Karlie Redd, child, so, you know, shit don't never make sense with Karlie. That's Karlie logic. So I just dealt with it like we all have to when we see Karlie on our screens. But now this shit that rolled across my screen yesterday, I was like, oh, Karlie, girl, at least this time you picked a nigga with money. I don't know what he does. Is he a rapper? Is he a singer? Is he a producer? Everybody out here producers. I was just like, what? Because what I saw in Shade Room said that Karlie Redd the judge had told T. Da Vinci that he needs to pay her $18,537.50 a month until they get the final terms on their divorce, you know, down on paper. Okay, for now, Karlie is almost getting $20,000 a month from this man that she wasn't married to for more than 2 years, because she says that there have been some domestic violence things happening in their relationship, as well as the side baby. And I mean, I guess that was enough. I mean, a baby is gonna be enough. That is proof for sure that you cheated, you know. So the judge, yeah, 18,000, and you know, some people would be like, that ain't nothing, bitch. Give me $18,000 a month. It's going to be a whole lot of something. I was like, well, at least she chose a nigga that had some money this time, child. If it is true, because, you know, they be pumping up these stories for social media so much. It'd be like, that child might not even be getting $1,800. But maybe. I mean, I'm not mad. I mean, if he did all these things to her, like, if it really, truly did happen that way, even if she is a fucking bird, no bird needs to be getting beat up. And a bird shouldn't even be getting cheated on either. So yeah, that's that. I was just like, damn, Karlie, you came up, huh? Okay. And I saw a picture of her and that man, and I was like, that is not Karlie Redd. What did she do to her fucking face? Oh my God, Karlie was never ugly. You know, she might have had a little witchy poo situation trying to start up, you know. Sometimes, this is terrible to say. Y'all gonna get mad at me. I'm not gonna say it. But, you know, she got like, yeah, little bitty witchy poo a little bit. But she done did all kind of shit to her face now. And that body, that butt, child, please. It's a wonder she can stand up straight. Anyway, y'all. Yeah, Karlie fixing to for a couple of months anyway. I was like, y'all hurry up and get that shit together. I know T Da Vinci is mad about that. Also, y'all, did y'all hear Bambi's song, her diss track, if you will, to Rasheeda and D-Lo and to Spice and to her baby daddy, Young Merlot, also known as Scrappy, okay? I was like, y'all know Bambi is my girl. She's my girl. She's from the West Coast, LA, all that. But Bambi can't rap like she can't. I'm sorry. It's just not her thing. Girl, that is not the lane you need to be going down. It's just like she just keep on insisting, putting this shit out for us to try to have to listen to. Nobody is going to listen to that. I mean, it might have just been for her. It might have just been for her to get some shit off, that was like what we'll call lyrical journaling. How's that? And she did get some shit off of her back. But, there's a clip that from Love and Hip Hop where Spice is saying that Bambi only has 11 listeners on Spotify. Okay, so the song is a play on that 11 word, and she's talking about all of the 11 things that these people have problems. Okay, oh, I didn't get Spice's 11, but we got Scrappy got 11 baby mamas. Okay, and then he can't hardly pay $11 for this child support. We got Rasheeda, who I was like, she's mad at Rasheeda, child? You mean to tell me that Bambi and Rasheeda done fell out too? Who knew? Hell, everybody falling out with Rasheeda, right? Because isn't Rasheeda and Yandy on some shit right now too? Anyway, she said that, D-Lo got 11 side chicks, and I was like, girl, you bringing that up? You already know they're going to start on the whole D-Lo and Benzino and y'all all being together and all that. But, she put that in there, and she probably said something about Spice too. I couldn't even really listen to the full song. I was just like, this is really bad. It doesn't sound good. The music don't sound good. And I had to be with Scrappy. The production didn't sound like it was up to par. And it was just like, girl, just go listen. I guess she has to keep going through all this because they all on the show still. I was just like, how long you gonna be on the show? I mean, I guess it's because it's just money that is just stupid. You don't want to turn away this music this money because you just living your life and then you supposedly having people capture it, It's a no-brainer. Like, let me go on, give me my few $4,000-$5,000 an episode or whatever you was doing, I mean, I get it, but it's just like at some point, how long are y'all gonna do this shit for? And again, like friendships, they coming and they going. 1 minute she friends with somebody, the next they not. It's too much. And if she's happy in a relationship with this new guy, why are you even fooling with them? Girl, but it's because of the show. It's because of the show. Okay? This shit with Rasheeda and Yandy, I'm just like, so like Rasheeda then got to the point that's when you've been somewhere too fucking long, is when your friends, people that you have been friends with for all these years, all of a sudden now you guys not friends no more. Okay? Because it ain't fitting into the storyline, and now, some shit didn't happen, and now it's like Rasheeda, I feel like, has made such a fool of herself, and you have sold yourself out for a show. I don't even think half of the things that Rasheeda and D-Lo talking about is true, first of all. It looks like Yandy and Mendices is taking a page out of that book, but it might be backfiring for them. It's just stupid. Yandy saying she was the one that DM'd some girl that's supposed to be somebody that Mendices might be trying to cheat with. Then the son coming out and say, I said, this got to be the fucking most corniest, dumbest family. Okay? Today, I see that Mendices had posted and then hurried up and deleted. She called me telling me she was pregnant with some crying emojis and some shit. He deleted it. But he left it up long enough for people to get a screen grab, for somebody on Shade Room and Neighborhood Talk and all these other blogs to comment on. And it's just sort of like, that's what y'all doing over there, huh? Oh, God. They had us thinking that D-Lo and old girl with the baby, that they was back together. And it's stupid. It's stupid. And I don't know how people just really don't have any pride. No pride in themselves. You just make yourself look like anything. Like, am I just old school for real? For real? Y'all just there's no way that I would let my relationship look like this on TV. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Yandy looked like a fool. Yeah, honey, baby. Yes, sweetheart. That was me. No, that was me who said, did you, let's meet at a whatever the fuck. Girl, you look stupid. You look crazy. And then just for the son to come out later and say, oh, no, I was the one. Girl, I'm going to need you guys to get together on these lies first. Okay? If you're going to be lying to the public, let's all be on the same page. Okay? Anyway, y'all. That's what's going on there with Bambi and Scrappy. I'm waiting for E-Money and Mama D and Erykah and everybody else to respond. I'm hoping that E-Money at least is away at school and she busy and she ain't got time. But that Erykah always got some fucking time. So I'm sure I'm gonna hear from Erykah and Mama D. She might put a fucking song out herself. Okay, so there's that. But yeah, that whole circus, y'all gonna get off that merry-go-round one day. Okay, and then you guys, let's talk about now this may or may not be related to Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. It's not related to it at all, but I'm just saying the person, young Scooter, I did not check. I mean, I was kind of checking a little bit. Is young Scooter Sierra's ex-husband? Because didn't she have a husband on Love and Hip Hop called Scooter? And when I look at the guy, he kind of looks like her ex-husband. So I was just like, I know she remarried, so they're not together. But I was like, is this him? I'm not sure. So this may or may not be related. This may or may not. This is the reason why it's fallen under Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, because I thought that it was him, but it might not be. However, this still happened in Atlanta, so it kind of, we can still put it in there. So young Scooter, apparently there was a woman who had called to the police and said that the police needed to come out. There was a woman at this house and they were beating the woman up and throwing her out the house, and she didn't have no clothes on, and that they were selling drugs in the house, and they need to hurry up and get there. Her life was in danger. This is a person that's supposedly witnessing this from afar. Okay. The police rushed to the house, go to the house, ring the doorbell. The door is opened, and when the person sees that it's the police standing out there, they hurry up and close it on them. All right, so the police set up a perimeter around the house, and there were two men in the house. They decided to try to flee, so they jumped out the back window and they ran. However, one of them ended up coming back, but Scooter... So this is where the story gets weird. They say that he was trying to jump over a fence or something. He ended up cutting his leg and severing an artery, like a major artery in your leg. You guys know that there is a major artery in your leg that runs through to your heart. It pumps. It pulses. So if it's cut, it's going to pulse the blood out. It needs to hurry up and be tourniqueted. And you need to be rushed to the hospital so that they can fix it. Otherwise, you pretty much gonna die because all your blood is gonna pump out your body. So they're saying that is what happened. He cut his leg when he was trying to hop a fence, and that he bled out. Well, now I don't know where they got this other story, but they're saying that they heard shots in the air, and there are rumors that he actually was shot and killed, not cut his leg on this gate. So they haven't really said, they haven't confirmed or denied any of that. I guess it's still an investigation going on, but the Atlanta Police Department did say that this man did not get shot and that he cut his leg. So we'll have to see what happened with that. As far as the woman who called in who had reported the beating, the abuse, they didn't know who she was. There was no woman there. And she also said that the woman was pregnant. None of that was happening at the house. So the police was trying to find her. They said it was hard at first because she called from a 911 only phone. So I guess that's like one of those like government phones that they give people just so they could have something just in case of emergency. So they said because of that, they were having a hard time. But they finally found her, okay? Her name is Demi Blanco. Okay, mama named her Demetria Spence, or is it Spencer? I'm not sure. It might be a typo. It's either Demetria Spence or Spencer. She's 32 years old. She was arrested and charged with transmitting a false public alarm. Okay, now she says, and y'all saw that damn I was like, child, that's why I can't go to jail, because they would take a picture of me without my wig on it. Child, you should see what's happening up underneath. That's how it was for her, because she was so pretty in one picture that we saw, and then in her mugshot, I was like, girl, you ain't had that wig, huh? I know. Now she's saying that she was calling for herself, that she was actually the woman that did it, but she didn't want it to seem like she was calling and telling herself, so she's kind of trying to change up the story now. I don't know if that's true or false, if she was in the house or what, but they don't seem to believe so, and they have put her in jail. We don't know when she's gonna have her court date. We don't know if offering bail or whatever. Right now she's just in jail. Okay. And so I'm sure the story is probably gonna linger a little bit, because people are starting to say, like, no, there needs to be some more more research done on this, because people are believing that he was killed. Apparently he was signed. No, he must have been. I think he was a rapper. He was signed to Future. Why are these people just like standing and looking at my car? What? He was a rapper, I think, because he was signed to Future. And I think they say that one time he was signed to Waka or something like that. Okay, or maybe to both of them, child. I don't know. But yeah, so that's sad. Rest in peace to the young Scooter. I did not get his name, his real name, what his mama named him, but yeah, you guys, that's a lot that's happening with Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Y'all let me know what you think about all that. Let's move on to the next. And then while we're talking about reality shows, let's talk about Married to Medicine. That's not my show. I don't watch it. Y'all know that. But they're saying that Mariah might be coming back to the show. At least this happens whenever these reality shows start to kind of like having these real kind of rough years, these rough seasons where it's looking like the fans are starting to lose interest and stuff. You start to hear about them bringing back like old characters or old people, old personalities, I should say, to these shows to try to like revive it. Look what just happened with Phaedra coming back to Real Housewives of Atlanta, even though they had no intention of ever bringing Phaedra back. I don't think. It's just that it was a perfect storm. Everything happened over there at Real Housewives of Atlanta, and they were like, okay, we're going to bring you back. Okay. Well, now over at Married to Medicine, and, people starting to have some issues with Simone and Heavenly and Jackie and all the rest of them. People are starting to feel like maybe Mariah needs to come back. Every now and then I see people start to bring this back up, like Mariah needs to come back. So somebody put in my comments that Mariah was coming back in this next season, but I haven't been able to confirm that. I haven't been able to find it. I don't think that is true. I think that I think Heavenly said that it would be nice if she did come back. And maybe somebody has just turned it into Mariah is coming back. But if she does come back, I mean, why not? Why not? Quad is still there. And she was off for a little while, and they brought her back, and then, was she really considered off? She was off for about, not even a full season. She was on and off that same season, I think. Is that right? I may or may not be right, y'all. I don't know. But anyway, I don't know if Mariah Huq is coming back, but do you guys think that she would be a good addition back to the lineup? It's still pretty much the same ladies, right? With the exception of Dr. G's wife that they brought on, but it's still all of the same ladies. So Mariah does she get along with everybody? Like, I don't know. But yeah, it could happen. I think it could happen, especially the way that we saw what happened with Phaedra. But I just don't think that that's really what's happening just yet. Okay, but we'll see. We'll see if she does. Then we'll talk about it then. And side note, congratulations to James. I saw that he was Spill It Boy. If you guys watch Spill It Boy TV, I saw that he has a show with Dr. Heavenly. Okay, or he has a video with Dr. Heavenly. So y'all go over there and check that out. Okay, and let's move on to the next. Erykah Badu's bodysuit, or should I call it the booty suit? That's what she called it. That she wore to the Billboard Awards as she won the Fashion Icon of the Year award. That suit was made by designer Mariah Huq. She met her apparently like when the girl was like at a high school, when she was a high school when she was in high school, and had dreams of being a designer, and then they've worked together and she's become a designer, and Erykah Badu still works with her and has worn other things of hers as well. So that's a cool story to know. But yeah, they've called it the BBL suit, okay? And it was like, just think like a real big woman, like Rasputia type, but if she had a tummy tuck, a breast lift reduction, and then implants. But yeah, it was like, you know, real big legs and big butt, you know. She even turned around and flapped her butt or whatever. Yeah, it was a little jokesy. All right, I mean, we know Erykah Badu likes to push the envelope quite a bit. So yeah, somebody wanted me to mention the booty suit. I mean, Erykah Badu has a great body. Like, she don't need that suit. I mean, that suit was, you know, it was exaggerated everywhere. But what I'm saying is, like, Erykah Badu. Yeah, I see somebody got like we used to call them Murphys, but when they underwears in their ass, and you be trying to walk without making it look like you trying to get it out. That's how this man was just doing. He just did a full squat. He like dropped it down real quick down to the ground and came back up, and then he shook his leg out. I said either that thing was in the wrong position or the underwear was scrunched up in his butt or something. But anyway, y'all, back to Erykah. Yeah, that was a cute, funny little joke. I love Erykah Badu. She just loves to just get the people talking, don't she? Yeah, that's that on that. Next story. Oh, this is gonna be a short top of the blogs. Did I hit all of my stories? I look like I did. Okay. Lastly, you guys, Carmelo Anthony, congratulations are in order to Carmelo Anthony. He has been selected to be placed into the NBA Hall of Fame, which is not, I don't think that was a surprise for anybody. He's a first balloter, and good for Carmelo. You know, me and Carmelo have had a seasoned past. You know, I liked him as a basketball player. Didn't really like him as Lala's husband. I felt like she loved him way more than he loved her. He was always just kind of just around, not really saying nothing, he felt very indifferent. Okay. And then of course we knew that he had cheated and he had produced this baby on Lala and all that. And because we love Lala, you know, I mean, it's hard to not really like Lala, you know. So when all that shit happened, I was just like, I'm cool on Carmelo. But then when they broke up, and then, you know, he's just been kind of around, he's just been chilling and cooling and everything, you know, I came back around to Carmelo, okay, and I warmed back up to him. So it was surprising to see he was on Tamron Hall, and he was talking about his wine business. You guys, he has a wine line. And but it's not just, you know, a wine line and some celebrity put their name on it. Like, he's like a full wine connoisseur. What is it? The sommelier? Is that what they call him? A wine sommelier? You know, like, he's like fully immersed in it. And apparently there's like a group of NBA players, current and past, that all kind of like have this love for wine, and like they all like kind of, they are all involved in this whole process. But he has an actual business, and it's him and another lady. I saw them, they were both on Tamron, and this was probably the most I've ever seen Carmelo Anthony talk. Like, he was talking so much that I was just like, well, who knew? Okay, I enjoyed the interview. You know, he talked about his kids, S with an S, plural, you know. So he's finally accepted that, you know, he did have that side baby, and, you know, for a long time he was denying it or just not really saying nothing. But, you know, I just was like, okay, he's finally like got to that place where he's just like cool with his life and everything. And I was happy for him, and I was just like, you know, congratulations on that Hall of Fame nomination, you know. Again, it wasn't a surprise. He definitely deserves it. You know, all-star player, NBA great. Does he have a ring? Does Carmelo have a ring? I feel like he does. But yeah, I I don't remember, but I think that he does. Yeah, I think he does. And then, you know, Olympic champion. Yeah, no, good for him. You know, it was nice to see him that he's finally settled like into his life and is real serious about this wine thing. You know, I'm curious to see where that takes him. Okay, I'm gonna go look for some Carmelo Anthony wine at the liquor store, y'all. And that's gonna be that for today. Y'all, I forgot to add this into the top of the blogs. This is the real last story. There is not going to be another Friday. I want you guys to stop telling me that. I don't care what anybody from that movie says. There will be never, ever another Friday. I know that Michael Epps said that it was going to be, but you could tell he was lying when he said it. There's no more Fridays. Half the damn cast is dead. How they gonna even have another Friday that makes any kind of sense or anybody wants to see? They can keep Friday over there. Ice Cube is not redoing Friday, or I'm sorry, not making a last installment. Chris Tucker is not even on board. I know Michael Epps will probably be. It's not happening. Anytime you hear them say that, just pay it dust. All right? All right, you guys, that's it. I didn't go into Best Buy earlier, so I'm about to go now. All right, and then I am going to go back to the office, get this edited and up for you guys bright and early on Friday morning. Okay, we do this every single week, so make sure you thumbs up the video, comment, and subscribe, and make sure you come back.